Diogo Jota had the kind of life most people only dream about. A Premier League champion with Liverpool, a key player for Portugal, and a beloved father and husband. Off the pitch, he was known for his humble personality, strong values, and deep love for his family. In June 2025, just days after lifting the Premier League trophy with Liverpool, Diogo married his longtime partner, Ruth Cardoso, in a beautiful ceremony in Porto. They had 3 children together and were the picture of happiness. But no one knew that wedding would be one of the last times Diogo's friends and family would ever see him alive. Not long after, Diogo underwent a minor lung surgery. It wasn't anything too serious, but doctors advised him against flying for a while. So when he and his younger brother, Andre Silva, needed to travel to the UK, they decided to take the road instead. The plan was simple: drive through Spain and catch a ferry from Santander to get back to England. It was a long trip, but it felt safer than flying, and for 2 brothers who had grown up chasing football together, it was a chance to spend time just talking and laughing like old times. They were driving a Lamborghini Huracan, a sleek, powerful sports car that could reach incredible speeds. Diogo was behind the wheel that night. It was quiet, the roads were mostly empty, and the weather was clear. They were making good time. But sometime after midnight, in the early hours of July 3rd, disaster struck. While overtaking another vehicle on a dark stretch of the A52 motorway in northwest Spain, the car suddenly lost control. A tire had blown out. The Lamborghini veered off the road, crashed violently into a barrier, and burst into flames. By the time emergency services arrived, there was nothing they could do. Both Diogo Jota and his younger brother Andre died at the scene. Diogo was just 28 years old. The news spread across the world like wildfire. Fans woke up to the nightmare headline: Diogo Jota dies in car crash. Liverpool FC released a short statement confirming the tragic loss and asking for privacy for his family. His teammates were stunned. Tributes began pouring in from around the globe, from Premier League rivals, former coaches, and football legends like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Portugal declared an official day of mourning. Outside Anfield, Liverpool fans turned the gates into a shrine of flowers, scarves, candles, and handwritten letters. His home city of Gondomar was in tears. He wasn't just a player to them, he was a son, a hero, a symbol of hope. His funeral was held a few days later. Thousands came to pay their respects. Liverpool teammates like Andy Robertson, Virgil van Dijk, and Ruben Neves flew in to carry his coffin and offer support to the grieving family. He and Andre were buried side by side, with full honors. Liverpool announced they would retire the number 20 jersey in his name. The first time in club history they had done so. A permanent statue is being built outside Anfield, made from the hundreds of scarves and gifts left by fans in his memory. At Wolves, his former club, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. The Portuguese Football Federation committed to funding youth academies in his honor. But perhaps the most powerful tribute of all comes from the fans. Every time the 20th minute strikes at Anfield, the crowd rises in unison. They clap, they cheer, and they chant his name. Not because he's gone, but because he'll never be forgotten. Diogo Jota lived a life full of purpose, love, and impact. He played with passion, gave with heart, and left a legacy far greater than football. His story didn't end with that crash. It lives on in the memories of everyone he touched, from Portugal to Liverpool and beyond. He was more than a player. He was a father, a husband, a brother, a friend, and a reminder that life is precious and legacy is eternal. Rest in peace, Diogo Jota. You'll never walk alone.